Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another pro Dota commentary done by Luminous, and today we're casting mousesport versus Team Dignitas. This is from the defense, and this is their best of 3 series, game number 3. Before I let Eternal Envy jump quickly into the cast, big shout out to the people that have been recommending me replays. If you guys don't know, I set up a new Facebook group, and if you guys are like frequent viewers of pro games, feel free to post. If you think a game is good and I should cast it, post it in that group and I will check through it and cast it. This game was recommended by Aui2000, so shout out to that guy. And let's roll. What's up?
Oh, so they banged Garo first. Mouz beat Dignitas twice in a best of 3, like 2-1 with Gyrocopter. I think Dignitas beat Mouz too, and we casted that game, but we never uploaded those games because those games were awful.
Because we have a standard of quality, man.
Yeah, but it seems like there's like a rivalry now. Well, not really a rivalry, like according to viewers, I guess. But they have been playing a lot recently, and they seem to beat each other.
Okay.
So,
I mean, Team Dignitas, I feel like they're also, I don't want to say on slump, but I see them losing a lot lately to teams that they shouldn't be losing to.
just because they lost to Ozen +4 with their manager playing doesn't necessarily mean they're on a slump.
Well, I'm not. I mean, shout out to Yosin +4, but also they lost to Team Liquid a couple of times recently, which Team Liquid is really good. So
Liquid owns right now.
Yeah, Liquid is like, well, just because you guys lost to Team Liquid,
They
doesn't.
beat Fnatic too, who beat VP.
I know.
That's
I'm just trolling you guys. All right, we're into the pick here. Nyx Assassin by Team Dignitas, and then Darkseer picks up mousesport picks up. What did I say? Did I say Darkseer picks up mousesport? I mean mousesport picks up Darkseer and then Rubik.
So they bang Kato, which is surprising to me because they used to first pick Kato a lot, so, and NA is usually the more frequent ban. So you would expect the opponent to ban NA and you get the free Kato, but instead they ban Kato and the opponent didn't ban NA. Instead they banned the Wisp. So maybe they study Mouz and like, oh yeah, these guys don't usually ban NA. We can probably sneak up the NA. I think NA is pretty good against Rubik and Darkseer because Rubik has insanely high intelligence at early levels, even if he supports. So he takes a lot of damage from mana burn.
Right.
And, though at the same time though, like if you're, if you're get Nyx, you can never ever give Rubik any spells except the level 1 Carapace. However, most Nyx players don't really think too much into that, so they always give away Impel and Mana Burn. And if Rubik gets those 2 spells, he can be pretty devastating. No animation on either of the spells, and yeah, he has the mana to cast them too.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you were complaining about playing against a really good Nyx. As a Rubik, you can never steal any good spells. You only spell like a level 1 Spike Carapace, but yeah, if the Nyx is not careful enough, he could give away a no-cast animation Impel, and that could make things very, very awkward for the enemy team. Also, Nyx Assassin is pretty good against Darkseer in my opinion as well. I mean, he is
Really
intelligence heroes, and Darkseer needs a lot of mana, like later on. Even despite having things like Soul Ring, Arcane Boots, he still needs as much mana as he can get. And a good key mana burn could kind of take away a piece of his, wall vacuum, all that combo. But for now, we see a Phantom Lancer as well as a Bane. And I love seeing Bane, and you've been trying to make Bane work. How's that working for you guys?
It's working okay. I can't really do epic stuff yet.
Not yet.
I can do it sometimes, but I have to plan it. I can't really do it like out of nowhere.
By the way, that Bane guy, for those of you guys who've been waiting, it's gonna be coming soon, eventually.
Yeah. They picked the Phantom Lancer. That's pretty scary because they usually don't run Phantom Lancer unless they have the Kato, but now it seems like they're able to do it anyway. So it's gonna be annoying for us when we play against them 2 times this week. Two best of 3s.
Right now, you're studying up on them, and I think the common build nowadays is either going to Fusil Blade or Yasha, right? And then basically farm your way to your other item, or has it been changing and morphing?
I don't really know. Like only Dignitas uses Phantom Lancer a lot.
Okay.
Like, not any other teams really use them, and AUI generally has his own train of thought when he plays Phantom Lancer. I think his understanding of Phantom Lancer is much better than everyone else's. He goes 2 levels of the passive, and he gets max Doppelwalk, which no one does. Everyone gets like max dirt skill. They don't even skill the 2nd skill, or they skill way later. And I think that's really silly. As the dirt skill, the only benefit you get from leveling it up is to get more illusions, and you don't really get like 12 illusions when you're jungling. You only get like 4, and level 2 gives you like 4. So that's all you need, and then you just need the 2nd skill to spam it and get more illusions. So
right,
really
second skill being the double walk, which a lot of the, I guess, newer players have not been really realizing is that double walk is actually a big part of your illusion creation. Especially on the early levels of a low-level juxtapose, you need to spam that lance. You need to spam the juxtapose to make as many illusions as possible. And yeah, we'll see what his skill build he's going to be going for this game. Meanwhile, we're going to see a couple bans here. Anti-Mage as well as Templar Assassin being banned out. But Puck's a hero that I really want to talk about. We see Team Liquid been using it on Korok, and it's been like it's actually been playing very much so like a semi-carry. He just gets a lot of kills, or a lot more kills than what we expect out of Puck. But if you look at it, he has two very, very powerful nukes, Illusion Orb as well as Waning Rift. I think it's 280 damage a piece. Very, very low cooldown, and of course he has a Monopole to spam it. And when you get a Blink Dagger on him, he could actually pick off support heroes the same way that you expect like a Nyx Assassin or somebody with Dagon would. Like, he just comes out of nowhere and just kills everybody. And it's a very, very dangerous hero, even outside of the team fight.
Yeah, he's really dangerous. He's good at ganks, he's good at team fights. He's pretty strong in the lane as well, so he's overall a pretty good hero. It's not just Liquid though who's been picking him out. Like, we've been using him a lot. I think VP used him a lot. And, like, Scano uses him too, Fog uses him on Dignitas, so everyone uses him now. He's pretty much like one of the most frequent mid heroes now.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
yeah.
we know he's powerful in the lane with the phase shift. We know he's powerful in the team fight. And more critically, if you're against a carry that don't normally go BKB, his reign of effectiveness really goes in the late game. Because generally when let's say 2 or 3 people have BKB on the other side, you pop the BKB and suddenly Dreamcore and as well as his nukes becomes, you know, laughable. But Phantom Lancer is a hero that doesn't want to go BKB or ever goes to BKB. Bane obviously has difficulty buying that BKB, so Puck's going to be very, very effective shutting down a lot of these heroes.
Puck's decent against Nyx. Nyx really can't kill him that easily, like from ganking, because you hit him and then he silences you if he's fast. But if you don't notice that, then you're dead. Because right now they have 3 intelligent heroes against Nyx Assassin.
Fair enough, yeah.
I'm not sure how their team's gonna deal with this. Magnus Phantom Lancer combo. That's annoying. That's freaking annoying.
What's so annoying about it?
Well, he farms really quick, right? And he split pushes really well. But if you add the Magnus, he just does it so much better.
Right. I mean, once you get level 16, you can farm the jungle and use your illusion to push, and the illusions themselves will get tanky enough, so it's going to be a lot more difficult. But again, once in the middle of team fight, you give them Empower, you give them that backup, and of course a very, very good frontline tank, which allows Phantom Lancer to do a lot more, you know, kind of double walking around or lancing around. It makes it a lot more difficult to actually get the kill on Phantom Lancer. So I don't want to say that they're like, they pair up again with each other very, very well, but they just help out each other throughout each stage of the game very well. Shadow Demon's going to be the pickup here, and I guess it's something to, I want to say annoy the Phantom Lancer. I don't think Shadow Demon's a flat-out counter that most people think it is. It's just decent.
Wait, do you think it's a counter to Phantom Lancer? Why?
Well, because you could, you know,
W?
yeah, people think, oh, you can make a couple of his illusions, and then you could create your own army of illusions, and then blah, blah, blah. But it's not even that reliable, to be honest. So.
Yeah, it's not really like, I don't think it's too big a counter. I don't think anyone really thinks that for pros. But
well, that's what the regular viewers think. And I mean, if you look at it, there is wall, there is disruption, so there are some ways to actually deal with Delusion's army, but it's, again, it's not a fully reliable thing.
Oh, this lineup is so scary by Dignitas, and their bans are so good. They ban pretty much all the good carry heroes nowadays that have any sort of splash, except Sven. So I'm not sure Mouz will think of the Sven right now. But if they pick Sven, they have the grip for it, they have the Magnus for it. Or they can pick the Nax. But Nax kind of, we casted that game, Nax against Phantom Lancer, and we saw how the Nax doesn't do anything. He can't even find the right hero.
I think what we concluded from that game is that you can't really go in from the front with the Lifestealer. You got to do some big smoke wraparound, which I think it was mousesport that never did it, right? So I'm not sure if that's an accurate representation, but you're absolutely right. But instead they're going to go into Lone Druid, which doesn't actually necessarily have that cleave. He can go in for that Maelstrom if he wants to do so. But this game, I'm very curious to see what Tides of Time skill build is. If he's going to put a lot more points into either Enfeeble or Nightmare to kind of disable that bear and take him out of commission, or if he's going to go for, let's say, something else. So, very, very good team fight coming out from Dignitas when you have the things like Reverse Polarity plus the, what is it called, Static Storm. But on the other side, there's also things like Dreamcoil and Vacuum, so both teams looking rather powerful in team fight lineups.
I think I personally really like Dignitas lineup more, because their 3 heroes are fairly hard to kill, and if you try to kill any of those 3 heroes, the other 2 heroes will help out. Like if you try to kill the NA, then he'll just spike Carapace, and you're scared of the mag ult. You're scared of the PL. If you go for mag, then the other way. Like I think going for mag is the best, but obviously the mag generally stays back. Of course, you're scared of the grip, and if you charge in, you're scared of the static storm. So their lineup's really good at handling team fights, and they're also really good at chasing. Like let's say you don't want to engage, and you want to run away, then you're gonna get glimpsed.
Yep.
They have pretty long range on their spells. The lance is long. The NA is probably gonna get a blink. The mag's gonna have a blink. It's gonna have a skewer. So the Fiend's grip is pretty long too. So it's pretty scary.
I mean, on a similar note, on the other side, fairly much the same thing, right? Surge is a fairly decent chasing spell. Dream Coil, it's a fairly long cast range, and it's low cooldown enough where you could lob it if you just want to get a kill. And also, that bear is, you know, pretty insane chasing, especially when you have Max Rabbit on top of that. So, for now,
they only have one half of the problem though, whereas Dignitas has two problems. Like you can't run and you can't go in, whereas the Mouz sure they can run.
Well, it's hard to go in against Mouz too, I think, because Disruption is a fairly, you know, pretty good defensive spell when you need them to be, and Vacuum Wall is always, you know, I agree with you. It's hard to actually go into Dignitas, but I'm not sure of how easy to actually go into Mouz.
Their heroes are easier to kill.
Sure, and when you have heroes like, you know, Bane Grip as well as Nyx Assassin, so, as well as the Static Storm on top of that, I mean, Puck on top of Static Storm is pretty weak, but how do you feel this matchup on the mid lane where Fata getting a pulled Tango, I think, and Fogged seemingly not pulled?
Well, you know how Mouz likes to triple man mid and like pull mid and like, gank mid with smokes and stuff, so I'm feeling a little bit more, I feel better for Fata right now. Also, he has more damage. He got pulled a lot.
Right. Well, a lot being a Tango, so he could buy the double no and then double GG branches for himself. Meanwhile, here, nobody bot lane here for Dignitas, because realize
he got food down the hill. That hurts. Mid.
Wait, what got down the hill?
Kuroki just lifted and threw him down the hill.
Ooh, I didn't catch that one.
Fog lost like 300 HP.
That's a south right there.
Lots of time's gonna go mid now. The reason to why Mouz is able to do this is because they have no one bottom. Because Magnus decided to go in power first to go jungle.
Well, I mean, if your lane is dependent on your Magnus on the long lane, then you're not exactly having the best lanes possible. Magnus has been a very, very weak long lane hero lately, especially when you're trying to throw him up against defensive trialing. You can't get too much done there.
He's fairly good against a dual lane though, because he is tanky. But against trialing, you can't get any experience, and a mag ult farming experience is pretty useless.
Yeah.
And him jungling is not too good either. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But if he gets that farm, he is Nyx. He's so strong.
Well, I mean, power jungle is not exactly the most impressive thing. And here's the thing: he's also taking some EXP from the Bane, who needs quite a bit of it. Bane's gonna pass like a couple of salves to Universe to actually let him keep on jungling. He's actually gonna keep pulling as well. I'm not sure whether Magnus could take this pull. He's gonna use like 3 or 4 shockwave to just kill it.
He might do the trick where you hit the creeps from above the hill.
With Empower?
Yep.
Does that even work?
Yep.
Alright, we'll see. He's gonna have to skewer up and then still have Empower. Meanwhile, we see Disruptor doing a little bit of pulling here and there, and then we have pretty much free farming on AEI. Where's the Radiant top lane? They don't have one. No, PAS is just jungling as well.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But Dignitas doesn't really have the heroes to hurt mid, it's because he has a Puck, and they don't really have stunts.
Well, I mean, Fogg's been doing a very good job in terms of burning away from most of Fata's mana, but Fata still have that access into Phase Shift, considering that it is absolutely free to use, and fairly tanky as well. So, yeah, this has been a fairly slow game early on. Who's that?
Top.
Oh, they're going to be chasing around Kuroki. Kuroki eats a couple of nukes as well. Nightmare should be able to grab here. Notice how he actually Nightmare after the strike has been done, because if you do it in the middle of it, of course, one of that strike will cancel a Nightmare, and they won't get the kill there. What was he thinking? Like, why was he there?
He was offlane just leeching experience, and I think he just wanted to check what they're doing.
I see.
I don't really know. But he tried buying items before he died. He didn't really do anything, because he only lose Dirty Goat anyway, and he couldn't really try to get it below Dirty Goat.
In any case here, AEI already up to 19 CS. Let me quickly pull up in terms of CS here. 21 on the Lone Druid, 24 on the Darkseer, although he's pretty much jungling. And one thing that I've noticed is that if you let AEI farm, especially with a hero like a Phantom Lancer, things is not going to go well.
Yeah. I don't know though. Like if you let Black farm,
if you let anybody farm.
Yeah. I think a lot of the carry players nowadays are really good. So if you give them farm, they're gonna do a lot of it. But both teams are getting farms, so we'll see what happens.
being this is a replay cast, I get to fast forward a little bit. This was recommended to me as an epic replay, and again, if you guys want to recommend more replay to me, I'll put the link on the description below for those of you guys that use Facebook. MV, I am at 333. And this is the replay, or this is the game time.
333 game time?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. But
oh,
you didn't really go anywhere.
1648. 1648. Sorry, I just realized how stupid that was.
Okay.
1648. I'm pausing in 3.
Wait, no.
2.
Nope.
1648. I'm pausing in 3.
Go.
2, 1, go. 49, 50, 51. All right, let's go. So it's the first blood claim here by the Dire side. Yeah, it's just pretty chill. Magic Stick gets picked up here first. Or actually, he's already got a bottle, and he's been bottle curling, and then he's going to pick up a Magic Stick first. I guess mostly for all the spam that Fog's been dropping his way. Fog, by the way, is he bottle curling as well? Yep, there's a bottle flying in from that golden Roche courier.
Okay, so I think Universe is going to defend bottom right now, and get level 3, and he's going to go at the jungle and kill those stacks.
Okay, so he's basically only here because he saw the creep wave pushing his way, and he's going to try his best defending. Hopefully he doesn't get root.
Yes, score if he gets it now. So he didn't have Scrub before, but let's see if he levels that up here. I think he's gonna save his point. No, he just one shockwave.
No, he's one shockwave. You know that. Well, ideally, you want to save your point until you are walking back into that jungle, because you might actually get initiated here, and you need to secure to get out. But yeah, he really wants that shockwave to finish that big stack in the jungle. But he's basically flirting with death right now. If he ever gets caught, he's dead.
Yeah, besides the time is here. He's not really against the most dangerous tri lane, unless he gets entangled.
Yeah. Or, I mean, if they disrupt him, there's Glyph and there's everything else. There's a Glyph being used right now. He's basically spamming that shockwave, trying to defend the tower. And it will surprise me if Mouz just backs off from here. And I think they will. Wow. They are going to lose a siege unit too.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not really surprising. They know that the support's going to be here. This is the thing with the, like, after TI, Dota. Is that before TI, everyone just pushed tower, and you see towers dying all the time.
Right.
But people realize that, hey, your support's going to just walk there. And all of a sudden, your push is gone. And you no longer really want to push anymore, because if you push, you give their offlaner experience, and then their support comes, and there goes your push. Yeah,
it's actually so rare. I remember back in TI, like, once or twice we saw somebody actually teleporting in to defend, and we're like, wow, this is, like, next level stuff. But it really has become commonplace. Supports don't even TP. They know the push is coming, judging from the equilibrium. And as soon as they realize that, they walk across the map. And, again, you can see Magnus hitting level 4, now has the access into Skier, but still spamming away.
Oh, he has no mana now.
Yeah, he doesn't have mana. I think recognizing that they will just try to power it down. And I do believe Tides of Time is going to try to get denied, but instead he's going to get lifted up. Worse is Disruption. No follow-up there, but they did get the last hit on the tower. Shadow Demon did. So overall, a big win in a sense, but you really want Black to get that one. But Black's still farming fairly well. 40 CS in 6 minutes.
Where's the Darkseer? Oh, he's been mid. What? Oh, I wasn't watching mid. I'm not sure what happened there.
Not sure. Maybe he's helping to gank.
He's pretty high level now.
Yeah,
almost level 7.
He's pretty high level for considering that he's just been jungling. Maybe he's leeching some EXP in the mid lane as well. Checks the rune for the bot. Not going to have it. I'm wondering when the first smoke gank's going to happen and where it's going to be happening at. Because it is nighttime and these guys are fairly high level. Well, I take that back. Roki's only level 2. Shadow Demon is 4 though.
I'm surprised the gold grab experience graph are looking better for him. But I guess not surprising because of the Darkseer. I feel like it's not how the games work. I think right now Dignitas has an advantage. Because they do have the stacks. So once those stacks are killed, I think the experience and gold grabs kind of look into their favor.
Well, I don't know, man. Black's got a very, very quick Midas, and he's been using it just right now. I hope he used it on his hero and not his bear. It seems like it was used on this bear. PSs will be going back up on top and start defending. Meanwhile, AUI is going to be going for that Yasha build, so not too surprised to see it. If this is the first time you see a PL game recently, you might be thinking, why isn't a Diffusal Blade? But AUI seems like he always goes this build. It just
he's the only one who does this, though, I think.
Yeah, and I kind of want to know why.
Well, you farm faster because you walk faster.
Is that it?
That's pretty much it. I guess he doesn't feel like he needs the item to farm. I mean, to fight. But he doesn't go soaring either, which is like he never goes soaring. But usually it's because he has a Kato. But
right. Last time we casted the game, there's a Kato PO, and I think you really need soaring if you don't have the Kato, because you have to spam a lot of Doppelwalk throughout the stage of the game to actually get farm. But we'll see what he actually does here.
And they're actually gonna save those stacks for AUI.
Yeah.
Farming wise, I think they're gonna be even in like 4 minutes with Black, even though Black has a minus, just because they're saving stacks strong.
Man, you're putting a lot of confidence in Dignitas right now, so. Because I feel like mousesport is the team that has the better push right now, considering that Magnus is not 6, although he's going to hit 6 very quickly. Doesn't have a teleport squirrel just yet. It's a little bit hop. Oh, Dreamcoat's going to get dropped on top here, and looks like our Disruptor is going to be big trouble. Disruptor goes down immediately. A teleport comes in from Nyx Assassin. Immediate goes into Vendetta mode. And let's see if he can pick off somebody. Fada's going to be trying to go and run. He's going to try to go down, but he's going to eat an Impel to the face. Can they actually get the kill? Brain Sap, pure damage up the face. And looks like Tides of Time is going to be leveling up Nightmare. NS, another very popular Bane player, always gets stats on 4, basically just needs some mana to do so, and Tides of Time going to be doing it a little bit differently here and leveling up the Nightmare.
He doesn't go Enfeeble at all, he goes stats after he maxes the Nightmare too sometimes.
Yeah, well
NS?
NS. Which I think I disagree with, but...
Yeah, me too. Yeah. But yeah, he does it a lot. I saw it today.
Tides of Time doing a little bit of miss pull here. Not going to get that camp stack. So we're basically doing a lot more farming. It's actually very ironic that the Chinese Dota lately, or not lately, but it's been a couple months where they're playing a lot more aggressive. And European Dota is just like farm more, farm jungle, stack jungle, farm more jungle.
Mid.
Yep. Now, what do you think about all the farming that's going on? Static Storm gonna get dropped, and looks like I thought he was gonna get skewered up the hill and be gonna be fine, but he just died to the damage.
Well, I think it was expected this was gonna be a farm game. Whenever Dignitas picks the PL, they just avoid fights and split push.
I mean, just like the overall farming nature of most European games. I feel like most European teams just farm up a lot lately.
Yeah, it used to be how Chinese was, but now it's Euro. Of course, no one's gonna point that out because, you know, they're not hit.
Yeah, you can't hate on Euros, you can only hate on Chinese.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody's saying that, man, these Chinese games are very exciting to watch. Tides of Time trying to leech level 6. Does have that smoke of the sea. It's actually so important to get that smoke on Bane because his cast range and cast animation is so short that you really need that extra movement speed and kind of getting closer with that smoke to get off your spells. Especially during daytime. But for now, he's looking for level 6 and can't really find it though.
I think Mouz is gonna go for Radiance, level 6 on SD, level 6 on Rubik, Blink, timing push. But I'm not too sure if it's gonna work. Because if they, let's see how long it takes for Dignitas to kill that stack. Because if they don't kill that stack by the time the Radiance shows up, then they're never gonna kill that stack. But if they kill it now, and they push 4 or 5 minutes later, the AUI might have a lot of items.
Well, and I do believe that, yeah, the Radiant definitely knows that stack is existent, because there is a ward on top of that, and maybe that's why they're pressuring mid a little bit. Darkseer does not have the mech finish just yet. He's pretty close. He's actually just 1 creep away. So once the mech's done, they can do a lot more aggression. With that said, Universe does have that reverse polarity, almost cooling down back again. I'm not sure where he used the first time. Was it up top?
No, he used the mid to kill Puck.
Oh, that's right, that's right, with the Puck. Yep. So I think with the mech's done, they could push. The thing is, like, mousesport is actually very scary once the Radiance and the mech is ready to go.
I don't think they should wait for the Radiance. I think they need a push once the Rock's up of the mech.
Just only 1,300 more gold. Oh, looks like. Ooh.
I don't think. Yeah, but if they push top, then where does AUI go?
Jungle. Get that stack.
I don't know. They can just follow him though.
Yeah,
I think they should be. I don't know. I think it's really dangerous to give AUI that stack right now. They don't really need the Radiance to push.
Well, he's not taking that stack. He's running very, very low in terms of mana. PAS is delivering his mech coming his way, but you can see that he just literally has no mana left. Especially if you actually mana burn him with that Nyx Assassin. So he's got to be very, very careful where he's at. Fada checking the top rune, and it's going to be a bot. And it's going to be haste on Universe. So if engagement pops on the top lane, that could be very, very dangerous as he does have the teleport scroll. Black, by the way, up to 4k gold. So, I mean, even if they want to wait for that Radiance, it's going to be like 3 more minutes before environment. Maybe 2 more if he basically lasts everything.
This game's, I don't know. They need to do something, Mouz, because their Puck is going to be useless this game.
Really?
They don't do anything. You look at his farm. It's not even close to his
Fada is not too impressive right now in terms of last missing last.
He got ganked.
He did get ganked, but he's
Bottom,
also
bottom.
missing lasted unmolested right now on the mid lane. He's gonna try to set up a gank on the bot lane or try to rescue his teammate Static Storm, and there you go, the connect for how he actually walked back out, but that's what Glimpse is there for, push him back even further, but Black is just so damn tanky, not enough. Dofada in the middle of everybody right now should be fine, very much. 3 or 4 ultimates, 3 ultimate use just for that lone druid kill, but very important.
That hurts so much. They just wasted so many TP scrolls. Puck's even gonna be more poor. He went all the way bottom. Now he's gonna go all the way back to heal. Rubik didn't get any return kills, so he never got level 6. And of course, the Radiance got delayed so much. Like, I don't see how they're gonna push now. When they do get the Radiance, will they be able to push against the Fusil Blade?
We'll have to wait and see. Dignitas does set up a smoke. Looks like they want to set up a gank up on top. Mouse gonna smartly back it off. That stack is still there. What is AEI doing? I guess he just wants a lane, right? There's no actual reason for him to leave that lane right now.
Well, the problem is, right, they can't really get the stack because the Darkstar is pressuring the lane.
Right.
So he needs to get rid of the Darkstar. And he doesn't really have the mana to spam the wave because he doesn't have soaring. So he can't kill the Iron Shell creep either. He has to pretty much just tank it.
Yeah, again, it's going to be a continued issue where he's going to not have enough mana to basically farm as well as join the team fight and use a whole bunch of spell in that team fight. So let's see what
Tides of Time is right now. I think they're trying to go for a gank. Oh, he gave up.
Where's Tides of Time?
Oh, well, Tides of Time went to the secret shop to hide, but then he left. I think maybe he was just buying item, but he was hiding there for quite a long time. No, he's back in the jungle now.
Okay, I was a
He's
bit
gonna go
confused.
wrap around gank.
Yeah, the jungle is so full right now. The level 1 camp is stacked once or twice. This one's stacked a lot of times. D-Ward action coming up here from Tides of Time. You know, when you're casting a Dota game and you're calling D-Wards. Who recommended this game to me?
No, I think this game might get epic. Well, let's see. Once the Radiance comes, I'm not sure if they can push, but I'm not confident that Dignitas can defend either. It's gonna be interesting to see if they can do it.
Alright.
That Mag's gonna have a blink though. This is looking so bad for Mouz.
I mean...
They're heading gold right now, still. But I don't know.
I'm glad that you're actually pointing these things out, because to a normal viewer, like, nothing's happening, so you would think like, oh, this game's really boring, but in fact a lot is happening. Dignitas is accruing really important items, and Radiant, they're not getting these items quick enough. The Radiance, that gank on the Black was very key. The mech is done, but there's no push, and normally I think it's safe to call that they're missing a timing, but can they push without the Radiance? I think they should at least try, but
No, they have to go wait for Radiance now after that death. Okay, they're gonna have it now. So let's see what happens. They're not gonna get the stack, and he's missing 400 gold from his diffusal blade. The towers on Scourge are pretty weak as well. The mid towers have HP, top towers low HP. So if they kill those 2 towers, then all of a sudden they're gonna have like some sort of momentum going. Maybe the Puck's gonna have his blink dagger if they win one team fight plus 2 towers, and you know the game might turn pretty quick.
well, the tower is deniable up top, and AEI will be taking care of that very shortly. And I think once that tower down, he actually can go for that stack. And let's see if that's exactly what he's been going for. No, he's going to stay in the lane for a little bit more. Also, to point out his build, like Envy talked about earlier, there's a big team fight mid as Puck just drops. Did he actually jump on something? No, he's gonna get recalled back, and that's the issue of trying to run away from this Dignitas team. Double kill immediately. Fiend script against Alex, but there's a decent sized impale, or there's a wait, why was the Fin script cancelled? Tides of Time's gonna get vacuumed back, and he's gonna die there as well.
Well,
and
if
there's
he
a
didn't
Radiance,
cancel
so
that grip, then he would have died anyway. So he took a chance and just ran for it.
yep. And here
Because
comes that.
right now they're so strong. There's no mag ulti. Like, I'm not sure if that mag ult was a good, like killing those 2 heroes was good or bad. It might have been bad, but now because now they have 5 heroes and they're pushing down your towers and you have nothing.
Did it actually buyback, or was it a very quick respawn? I didn't really catch it out.
It was a buyback. They knew. They're like, okay, they have no mag ult, buyback, let's go.
And there's no Static Storm either. Dreamcoat is going to be on 2, and looks like Way Too Sexy is going to run way out. Fog going to come back in. There's a Sentry, there's a Dust Fog, in big trouble. Fog just one more hit, and uphill miss. Oh my god, he's going to survive there, and I think mousesport could continue to push, but no, Alex is going to get glimpsed backwards. The bear is going to get resummoned, and that's just way too much HP at this point to just kill that bear a second time without the Ravage, without the Static Storm, and with everybody such a low HP. Mouse is going to get 2 towers in a row, and where has AUI been the whole time? Well, he has been split pushing up top. He know he can't really defend, at least not without a lot of mana, and he is gonna back off for now. So he did do some, I guess, was the tier 1 down? No, he pushed down tier 1.
Oh wow, again.
Ooh, there's a magic stick. Alex on the buy something. Alex, buy something? Oh, he does shoot it for a little bit longer, but no, he didn't even have time to buy anything.
And giving the kill to Fog is way worse, because now, if Dignitas smart, they're gonna give those creeps to him. Give those creeps to him, please? Come on. Okay, that's your Blink Dagger. So, okay, they decide not to give the Blink to NA.
That's cool. He's gonna farm in another.
That's generally Fog's fault for not calling it.
Not being greedy or demanding this.
He needs to call it. But, okay, he seems to have it anyway. Yeah. But that was pretty calculated play by mousesport. They knew that there was no stack storm, they knew there was no Mago, so they decided to go for a double push. But in the end, it's still really, really bad for them. Like what happened? Because they bought back, they lost 1 tower, and they almost lost a 2nd tower. They got 2 towers. They lost 1 kill, and they got 1 kill, and they lost the jungle.
They lost the stack finally to AEI. They couldn't actually take the stack away from AEI. AEI, by the way, up to another 1500 gold after Diffusal Blade 1 as well as I guess Manta Style is going to be the next item of choice. And once that's done, it's going to be so damn difficult to actually push in against Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, but right now he's fairly weak. He has 800 HP. He doesn't have the mana to spam you if you're pushing. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to run away from the... Like, they know they're pushing top almost, so Dignitas is like, okay.
Let's trade.
Always do. Trade.
Or at least try to. No, they're going to back off. Are they going to try to go into Roche Pit?
No, I don't think they can kill Roche. I think he's just going to go bottom.
And just basically use his illusion and his teammates to take it down. So basically maximizing...
They're going to go base, I think.
Well, Mouz is going to go base and force them to TP back. They know, again, AEI at this point is fairly weak as a hero goes by. So they want to do as much pressure as possible. I think Dignitas really want this tier 1 bot before they get TP back. And they might actually be able to get it. Do they still have Glyph available? Yes, they do have Glyph to actually save their tower. You can see that the Way Too Sexy is going to TP back for now. And no, AEI, is he going to keep on pushing?
It's a really big tower. If he gets the tower on AEI, he's going to have Manta Style. So he needs this tower. But he can't wait any longer.
Yeah, he's pushing right now, and meanwhile Mouz is taking their sweet time. Again, the Nightmare on the Bear, and this is a very good reason to actually level that Nightmare. That's a 6-second disable on the Bear. And here we go, tower is going to get last-hitted by AEI. AEI, does he have mana TP back? Short about 10 mana, but mousesport doesn't know this. But mousesport, this push is just way too slow. And AEI's
playing way too safe right now. He needs that wave for Manta Style. Well, he's lasting with his illusions like a boss, though. I'm watching this.
Is he S-canceling it? Oh, he missed one last hit, but he got the Manta Style, and the team fight breaks out right now. Here it looks like Kuroki's gonna die immediately, and Mouz PAS in big trouble as well. It's gonna search one out, but I think, oh no, there's a purge against Fata. Fata's gonna zip back, and they need some glimpse. Where's the glimpse? Glimpse not on cooldown just yet. Way Too Sexy runs to the front line here, and he's gonna get silenced down to about half HP. That Bear is just doing all sorts of work against Fog. Fata runs in right now. Where's the vacuum? Where's the wall? No, excuse me. That's Puck. And that's going to be it in terms of the fight. Rubik is dead, but so is Disruptor. They don't have the Mago anymore. And I think they might actually breach this. Black's still very healthy, or half HP on that Bear. Does he have another resummon? They do.
The mech's going to come back in 10 seconds, and they're going to be able to get this tower. I feel like, if they know.
Yeah, I don't know why they're backing off. The Bear is so healthy. The Bear is so healthy in terms of HP. You saying that they don't understand the situation?
Yeah.
Well, oh my god, there's a one-hit root against Universe.
As he was screwing, too.
Yeah, that's messed up here.
Oh, that's total BS.
And of course, we really haven't pointed out the good synergy of having a Iron Shell on that Bear. It just makes it so much difficult to actually kill that Bear. Nightmare against the Bear? No, they're going to use a Thunder Strike on the first, and Ties of Time's going to walk right in. There's a Nightmare on Alex, and there's there's a Grip against Black, but where's the damage coming in? There's no damage so far. Blinking from Universe, but he gets silenced up. Rubik finally dies a second time here, and can they actually focus the Bear down? Bear gets stunned again. There's a Shockwave. He's losing so much HP, and so rapidly at that as well. There's yet another Lance, and Black's going to go down. There's a push. He can't run away from this team. Alex gets glimpsed back. Alex is basically dead. Who's going to get the last hit? Looks like a Way Too... No, the entire team split that kill, but all things concerned, Dignitas very, very ahead after that push. They got a tier 1, Manta is done. They didn't even lose a tier 3. They kill Black and a whole bunch of... They kill Kuroki twice. Dignitas is just really ahead, right?
That was insanely good. If Dignitas understands the situation, that's a free Roshan, but I don't think they do. They should realize that Black lost his Bear twice. So even if it respawns, he's not going to have a Bear. I mean, sure, it's pretty dangerous against Puck and Darkstar, but I think they can still get the Roshan against us.
Ooh, they're trying it. They're looking at it. Yeah, I think they were going to do it. Maybe they wasted 10 or 15 seconds.
I want to talk a little bit more about what actually happened, though. So they bought out for 3 kills, right? That's really good for Dignitas.
Wait, who bought
Another
out?
thing that was really good, Magnus.
Okay.
Because he died a square, right? Another thing that was really good was because Dignitas was split pushing, during that push, now both waves, mid and bottom, are pushing. So once they're done in Roshan, they're gonna get a lot of free gold. Whereas Mouz lost a lot of farm because it didn't TP back to farm.
They didn't TP back to defend the towers.
Yeah, so even if they don't get this Roshan right now, they're gonna get a lot of free farm. And Mouz will have to push top all the way back in order to pressure again. And by that time, I feel like Dignitas will already be hitting your towers.
Yeah, AEI will be definitely pushing
or getting
out.
Roshan.
Yeah. So right now it's a fairly loose situation here for the Radiant. And a little bit of engagement.
20 seconds.
That's just illusions back in the mid lane here. And Roshan is going to go down. AEI is going to pick up the Aegis. And suddenly, how are you going to kill him twice? Okay, oh, he's actually fairly squishy still. Yeah. But, I mean,
if Black does those imbalance freaking screw entangles again.
When entangles. Well, Black's gonna have to find the real one, and they basically need double bear, right, to push. You can't actually just push one bear.
Yeah, they're just gonna kill your bear.
Oh, they're gonna try to smoke and maybe set up a gank for a tier 2 tower if they get them off. But again, it's so obvious that there's gonna be smoke. Look at that tier 2 on the top lane. They're even glyphing it, but there's no single teleport going in. I think Dignitas realized what's going on, and they're basically hiding their base. And
I think they're gonna push bottom instead. But like I said before, they're missing a lot of farm when they do this, and they're still gonna lose top tower, I think.
Yeah, the gold chart is slowly swinging in the favor of Team Dignitas right now. Quick item checks here. Blink Dagger up on both Universe as well as Fog. And seems like Fog's also going for a Scythe of Ice. Very, very expensive build, but he's getting it. Meanwhile, Luminous Dota also has a drum on top of that. I think Dignitas will, well, I don't want to say give up on this tower. It looks like they're going to focus on Black. Black kind of by himself right now. If you could get a reverse polarity, on Puck just doing a lot of work. PS gets grip, but the Dream Coil is going to cancel. Reverse going to hit on top, and there's a Static Storm doing all sorts of damage, as well as a Silence. Meanwhile, though, Universe is very low, and that Bear with the Iron Shout is just chasing down 2 people at once. That's 2 kills for Black. Black, good micro here, and bot PL's doing work as well. 1 support down, 2 support down, trying to get him down. Look at these illusions just doing all sorts of damage with the Fusel Blade. AEI's out of mana at this point. I can't say who's actually ahead, but I got it. Well, it looks like the Dignitas. I mean, they lost a tower, and blocked out a double kill, but they lost 4 heroes too.
That was really good at Dignitas, I think, because they gotta give a triple kill to AUI. Like, sure, you give a double kill to Silver, but what's really more scary late game? It's the AUI, and AUI didn't even lose the Aegis. That fight didn't even go that well for Dignitas, and they still won it really badly. They used grip and everything on a hero that didn't even have wall, and already uses vacuum, already uses ion shells on his on the bear and stuff. So it's not like that really did much. And the RP missed completely. He hit the bear, and that's it. He tried to hit Fada as well, but Fada face shifts and dodged it, I think.
I see.
So.
The storm was on top of everything, but yeah, all of that. Here's the thing, that's why we talked about earlier how heroes like Magnus really gives the room for AEI to do work, because all of that you're trying to worry the dodging or you're getting stunned, whatever the case is, AEI's in the middle of it and right-clicking you with a whole bunch of illusion as well as himself. And at this point, look at his HP. We talked about how squishy he was. I think he was like 800 HP 15-20 minutes in. He's gonna have a hard finish in the next push, I imagine, or at least try to. And I mean, with the Aegis, he runs in, and what do you do there?
He's not gonna run in.
Well, AEI doesn't.
That's not how he plays.
Yeah, AEI actually kind of stays back and makes sure that his teammate.
Because his teammates, like, if they draw focus, they're too annoying to kill with the E on Nick's ass. I think if they just play safe and just keep sending illusions in and stuff, then and wait for the RP, then an RP static storm, then they're fine.
Yep. And again, they have a lot of time considering that Bane can't sleep the bear for 7 seconds if it's coming up. I really like this build against a Spare Bear in particular. And there is Enfeeble on the bear, and that's not going to take too much damage away. And there's that Lance spam against the Silver. Here we go.
Maxing Enfeeble is better though still, like for the bear. Like, slowing it down by 1 more second versus like taking down.
I agree with you. I like Maxing Enfeeble too, especially because Nightmare, you know, somebody could cancel it. On the off chance, and Enfeeble, I mean, you could cast it on these 2 targets.
Once again, Mouz is missing so much farm. Look at bottom. Like if this push doesn't work, they're losing. Every time they do this, they're missing so much gold. They're not even farming the jungle while they're waiting.
Meanwhile, mousesport, or it seems to be Team Dignitas. Well, I mean, if you think about it, Team Dignitas, I was gonna say they're not getting farm either, but I mean, they already got the farm. They pushed the wave across. So
look at AUI.
I'm not sure where AI is right now. No, AI is in the middle of everything. I did not expect him to be there, but meanwhile, AI is out of mana at this point, though. Dream Coil on top, but there is, oh, Black's in the middle, and Black's gonna die very, very soon. He's gonna try his best to kill as many people as possible. AI, does he have the Purge left? He's losing HP very rapidly, and Black's gonna fight, and there's that one hit and Tango again. Black is on the run, and look at that bad, long callback on Fata. Fata's gonna fight his way out here. He's gonna eat a last to the face. He's gonna make it out alive. Black gets another kill. How did he get a kill on Magnus? Did he just root again?
Shadow Demon just killed Fog of Illusions. Well, pure illusions, like hardcore, like own them.
Yo, what did I say about
Yeah, that's because Fog ran to the freaking corner. he ran. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see what I'm drawing.
No, I can't.
Like you see the Sentry Ward at the big hill at the top.
Okay.
Like, keep going above that, and I draw something. Do you see it?
No.
Okay, well, there's like a little, like, there's like a path there, right? Like above the tier 2 tower, Scourge.
Okay.
And then to of it and to up, there's like a little entrance.
Yeah, like a.
He ran in there, and he just got stuck, and like 4 illusions hit him from 500 HP to 0.
Okay.
He just kept running.
I see.
Oh man.
Maybe he did not think the illusions were his, or maybe he didn't think they were Shadow Demons. Any case, man.
That was really good for Mouz. They just got 4 kills. They took out the Aegis, and Black survived. I think it was 2 or 3.
Black got double kill again. So Black his HP looked so low throughout the entire fight, but he wasn't just dying. So, but on the flip side though, they're still not getting that farm. You can say AI is farming the enemy jungle. He's sending that illusion into lane, or no, that's his actual hero into lane. And again, he on that next push that's coming, that's a lot more farm that mousesport is going to be missing again. Look at the creep wave, like you've been talking out, and he's going to get full mana. And they're going to try this defense one more time. There is a hard finish on Phantom Lancer now. No buyback though, so if Mouse could get, if Mouse could get something going right now, they could in theory take 2 Raxes. But that's going to be tough with everybody's ultimate back online on Dignitas.
They need to win this fight. If they lose this fight, Mech's gonna come up too, and the Sheepstick might come up soon. So.
Here we go. Lance is going to be defending it. There is the Enfeeble. There is the Brain Sap. Oh my god, that bear just got murdered. So bear is going to get resummoned. Yep. And let's see if mousesport is going to persist with this push. You don't want to push without it.
They need to man up if they're going to push again. They need to just charge in, because if that happens again, they're done.
Well, yeah.
Like, they're going to get counteracts.
If
they lose the bear again.
It's so, when you have a Bane, it's so easy to actually just stop that bear. If you can't nuke it down like they did last time, Enfeeble as well as Nightmare just is so annoying for a Solo Bear player to actually deal against. But no, they're not going to man up. And again, anytime they're waiting and not getting farmed like this, you can see that AUI's even farming the jungle with illusions.
The bear to farm the mid lane. Yeah, AI is really one of the more efficient and smarter players.
Farming everywhere he goes.
So is Boba. Shout out to Boba.
Oh, well, not if the Shadow Demon's gonna have anything to say about it. He's gonna be migrating those illusions away. Man, AI didn't work right now.
The Shadow Demon might be a better counter than I think in the late game scenario.
Yeah, I said that. You're like, nope. Pro players don't believe it.
Well, I don't think. No, I'm not sure of believing, but I don't think people think too much about it.
It is something.
Huh.
Yeah. Yep, this is more of a slow push. AI, how did he get down there the whole time? He just basically walked all the way down there?
Yeah. He predicted that there's no push, and he predicted it correctly.
And that's Diffusal Blade number 2 on Phantom Lancer. And here comes one more time on Black. Black Spears for dead for 30 seconds. And are they going to focus on the bear vacuum here against Way Too Sexy, in big trouble. Where's the RP? No RP being dropped. RP just on Alex. Can you bring him down quick? There's a Static Storm on top of him as well. Kuroki gets Kira back. Oh no, he gets RP. He used the RP, and that's big work right now. Black doing all the right click. And now AUI's no, everybody buys back though. How much can they do with the buyback because they have no ultimates? mousesport backing up because everybody's low HP, but Lance will follow Kuroki. Kuroki losing a lot of HP. Blink, double blink with the kill. That was a sick RP from Kuroki, but they didn't get anything done. Tier 2 is dead bot here, and Dignitas is pushing the wave all over the place.
They forced 2 buybacks, and did Black die? I don't think that was that bad for him. I think
Black didn't die. Good. Black was fine.
I think that was actually pretty good.
Well, they forced 2 buyback, but it was buyback on Magnus, and I think on...
Yeah, but Disruptor's not going to have his mech. I said, like, if they lose a team fight, this doesn't go well, then the mech's going to show up, and then all of a sudden the team fight's going to go way worse. But they still don't have it yet. So if they push again, I mean, they can keep doing this.
I mean,
nothing's going well for them, but at least they're not, like... these fights aren't making it so that Dignitas will win a next fight, at least, you know?
Right. this is not like the nail on the coffin. That's kind of what you're saying. But
well, they're not even losing much, I think.
I feel like they are. I mean, AEI is getting so much farm, and they haven't actually done anything about it. The only good thing about that is that AEI's Aegis is out. If you could say that's a good thing, but he's up.
The bad thing is he has buyback.
Yeah, he has buyback go because he's got farm. So I don't know. It's looking rather tough.
Yeah, it's still obviously looking tough for them. Like, because even if they get 1 Rax, they might not necessarily win the game. Whereas if they fail, then they lose. So it's still looking rough for Mouz, but they can still win.
Yeah, they're at least going to be trying it. We do, by the way, if you check that spare bear, I'm not sure where it is on the bot lane trying to push out that wave. Does have Radiance, Playmail, and a Mjolnir. Mjolnir is a decent way to actually deal with the PL if they proc nicely and start doing some damage on PL. But at this point with the hard PL doesn't cure too much. But it does give that bear also attack speed and a little bit more AoE damage as well.
Let's see if those illusions mid are gonna be able to push down the tier 2 tower.
It depends if they spawn. Proc. Alright, they're procking.
No, you have to kill them slower, because you kill them too fast and your illusions run out before next wave. Unless send to the neutrals. No.
No, he's not migrating. Team fight's gonna be breaking out top soon here. AEI dropping those lances. Brain Sap being dropped left and right as well. Black this time does have double summon on that bear, and that tower is down. And once that tower is down, the high ground's gonna be a lot easier to actually breach in. So
I don't think Black's uses Midas for the last like 10 minutes.
Really?
I don't know. I've been noticing. Every time I click on his bear, his Midas is up, but I don't know.
Maybe he forgot.
Nah, he falsely could have. Let's see. If he uses it now, they didn't forget. Otherwise, he actually forgot, and that's huge.
Yeah, and well, if you didn't use it for the last 10 minutes.
He forgot.
Okay. Alright, that range Rex is gonna get siege on. A little bit easier to siege that there. Oh my god, RP gonna. Well, where's the follow up? Static Storm on top of everybody, but they're mech. Can they bring him down? AEI in the middle of everything's gonna go on Fata. Orbing out. Fata's gonna be dead, and it's gonna go on Alex. Alex also gonna be dead. The army of illusions fighting each other back and forth, but meanwhile, Black though, shredding everybody apart by himself. Way too sexy. He's trying to make it out alive. He's getting burned by the radius. I think he's gonna be fine. No, Fata still alive somehow. Did he not die earlier? I don't think so. Uh-oh. AEI gets coiled up. He doesn't actually have any mana to get out of there. He's gonna have to use that buyback. Any roots? No roots, but that should be enough. There is a buyback. There is a force staff on the bear. Was that it?
Force staff, fuck. Yeah, he force staffed the bear.
But I don't think
that team fight was actually good for Mouz. That was huge for Mouz. 5k gold on the freaking bear. And if they push and that happens again, the game's over. That's
right,
like 2
because there's no buyback left on PL. But look at the creep wave. They're gonna AEI is gonna have to spend a lot more time pushing out this creep wave, or at least spend a little bit more time. The Roshan is back up, and this Roshan fight is gonna be a lot more even of a Roshan fight compared to the previous one. Remember the previous one was when mousesport had every single creep wave push against them, so it was very difficult for them to rescue it. This time the creep wave is a little bit more manageable, and of course they have very, very scary Roche Pit heroes such as Puck and Darkseer, but I don't think they even care about that right now. They just want that top racks.
So Mouz actually won that team fight without the wall and without the Dream Coil. He Dream Coiled the Phantom Lancer at the very end of the fight, and the wall was never used because he got mana burned 10 million times.
Well, he also was in the middle of that Static Storm, I think.
Yeah, and then he got mana burn afterwards, and he had to choose between vacuum and wall, and he chose the vacuum, which I think was the correct choice. So this, I don't know, like if things go well for Mouz, like everything went well for Dignitas that team fight, and they used a buyback, and they still lost that team fight.
Well,
so if the fight goes well for Mouz, what happens? Did he win?
They at least get 2 racks, right? Yeah, they're gonna try to focus. It seems like this combo. Oh my goodness, wall and Dream Coil, and on top of everybody, here comes a Static Storm. Where's the RP? Universe gets picked up. He's getting isolated back and forth. He gets the RP out before he does die. There's a Fiend Script on somebody. I didn't see actually who it is. Where the hell is AEI? He's where's AEI? AEI's just running back and forth. He's not doing enough damage. Fog activating his Spike Carapace. They're not winning this fight. Just lost 2 hero. AEI finally gets somebody killed with illusions. But I think with the bear, they're going to breach high ground. And they're going to take that Rax. Glyph is not back. No, Glyph just got used. They're going to focus on... Look at that Black. Black just doesn't even care. He's so tanky. Oh my god, 1 hit in Tango against the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin's also dead. They want to get that kill on the bear, but bear's gonna get resummoned. Top racks, both racks is dead. Black is godlike. Can they keep pushing, or they could actually back off now?
They need a back, I think it's the right choice to back right now. No. Oh, nice blink. So, they won a team fight because they got blink on the Darkseer.
Ooh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, so that's why they got caught in the first place. Dignitas like Dignitas would never get caught by that unless there was a blink there. They were playing safe the whole time. They were never expecting it. But then once the blink came, it's like, oh, 3-man vacuum, 3-man dream coil, 3-man silence.
Three-man wall on top of that too. So how does Team Dignitas play at this point? I mean, you were saying that they were ahead for a very much
right now. Okay.
Well, they're gonna go for Roche.
They get the Roche, then.
Does that do much for AI?
Yeah. If he gets Butterfly and Roche, he's charging in. Like in the previous team fights, he can't do anything. He has to wait for his illusions, and he needs to wait for the fight to go slow. But because the previous team that went too fast, they lost it. So he needs 1,000 gold. He gets a Butterfly. He doesn't need to save our buyback, and then he can actually charge in. The fight no longer needs to be slow, and I think he's gonna have it.
Well, he's gonna he's gonna have it before the next push comes. I don't think losing the racks is that big of a deal in terms of creeps pushing. What did you say?
It's not. I don't think it's that.
Oh, it's not gonna be a big deal. Okay, all right. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to say there's too much pressure against Dignitas, especially when them getting the Aegis. The issue is, can they even kill Black? Do they even need to kill Black? That's the question.
I think they're feeling pressure though, like because they did lose 2 team fights in a row.
Sure,
so
that's
they have
true.
to be feeling some sort of pressure, and they lost a rack. So 2 team fights and a racks. They never kill Black yet. Like in the last so many minutes, he has never killed Black.
Yep.
And Black uses Midas. Good job.
Black finally remembers, like, oh, okay. He's using the Midas on his bear, by the way, and not on his actual hero.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Level
Well,
22.
he's level 22, so but that's not a good habit to get into. I'm just saying.
Oh no, it's a good habit to go into. It takes way too long to. If you do still like change Midas.
Well, no. That's what I mean. Like he's been doing it since like level 7.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because he was on my team.
No.
When Admiral was playing.
Okay, I saw the Midas at like 95, and it was on the bear. So either he immediately swapped it, or I missed. Yeah.
I think
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, you should, because he was on my team when Admiral was talking about it like every game.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Also, though, he wasn't using Midas for 10 minutes.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I know he didn't use it that efficiently, but it's okay. I trust him, Black.
I have this thing on top of my replay, so I can't even. I have a very strange problem happening right now, so I can't even fast forward my replay.
Oh.
Shift tap. Well.
Well, I can talk about other choices.
Yeah, please
There's
do.
actually so much I missed. Like I've been trying to talk about it. Darkstars Ghost Scepter. It was pretty good. It saved them in a lot of teamfight scenarios actually, but the Ghost Scepter gets countered by the Diffusal Blade pretty hard. I haven't seen it yet though. But I mean, he Ghost Scepter, he's got Diffusal, he'll die anyway.
Well, I mean, I think the bigger item is like what you talked about the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, I think that's what I was gonna say before. Yeah, he should have skipped the Ghost for a Blink, but he went Ghost first, which I don't think helped too much. Like he did survive the fights, for a little bit longer, but he couldn't get his spells off.
So it's pointless to survive longer in that sense.
Yeah. So, but now he does have the Blink Dagger.
Alright, mousesport's gonna push on the bot lane here and try to put more pressure. If they get the second racks, then the game becomes a lot more difficult for Team Dignitas to keep.
It's over if he gets second racks. It's gonna suicide for a dirt racks, and they can't kill Black that fast.
Well, we haven't seen AEI versus Black 1v1, or at least 12v1 just yet. AEI is gonna charge in, like you said. 4K gold in the bank as well. They're gonna focus on that bear. I think this is the time where mousesport is trying to set up a good vacuum. And here we go, Blink Vacuum on top, but there's a Dream Call. The wall is not going to be there, though, so that's not that good of initiation. PS is going to melt immediately. There's going to be reverse, only getting the bear. Uh-oh, that's not too good. Tides of Time is going to melt as well. Everybody is just retreating from the bear. Black is just charging in, and nobody can do a single thing about it. Where the hell is AEI on the back line here? mousesport supports are trying to focus down and help Black out. Black is forced out on the low ground.
Big misplay by both teams. He blinked into vacuum wall, but he didn't cast the wall in time, so he didn't get anything on the wall, except one person. And then Fa never blinked in for a silence or the Dream Call. So the reverse player only hit Kuroki and I think one other hero that wasn't too important. But the biggest misplay of all, I feel like, was when Black charged into a tier 3 tower in the mid lane. He got impelled off. He had 1,200 HP on Black. They had Glimpse, they had Kinetic Field, and they didn't kill him.
Yeah?
Like, that was a free kill on Black.
Well, they're gonna get a free kill on Alex. Glimpse is pretty OP as a spell. 1800 catch range. Was it 1600? 1800. If you see them, they'll come coming back to you. So with that misplay, I guess Dignitas more room to breathe in a sense.
Yeah. Yep. I mean,
Butterfly done.
Dignitas could have killed Black, but I mean, it doesn't. Like, killing Black would have been a huge deal. But even if they don't lose the game. Whereas had Mouz played it right, it might have been GG right there.
Yeah, we're gonna see the assault being attempted. It's gonna be done in about 400 gold. I think that's exactly what they're waiting for before the next push to come.
Rod of Atos. Tuck.
Really?
Yeah, he's too poor to afford anything else. If Fog went Rod of Atos, it might have been really good, but he went for Sheepstick. And
Actually,
that Sheepstick's never coming. It's not coming.
Right. Actually, I'm curious to what you think about Acceptor on Puck. Because I mean, on paper it looks like a really bad item, but we see a lot more teams like building more around that.
What does it do? I don't even consider it a good item, so I don't even care.
Right.
What does
I
it
mean,
do?
it's you know, giving HP and all that stuff. It makes your coil last like 7 seconds, I think, and
Instead of
then
6.
what?
Instead of 6.
Instead of 6, and then I think when it breaks, it does like an extra 100 damage or something. 100.
That's it?
That's it.
Where's the stun? Why don't you just get a fucking Shivers? It gives you probably the same tank ability, and it gives you like more.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm asking like.
It's awful. No.
Well, Rod of Atos, in my opinion, right now is an awful item on Puck.
Well, he needs one item before he does anything. They're going for it now, so he needs any item. What's he gonna get? He can get Vlad's.
Get a Veil. Get a Blast, yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know what Rod of Atos does for you here. What does it do for you here? That beer, by the way, is getting old.
I don't really know. Like, we'll see. But I mean, I think they're panicking. They just need to do something right now. They're just. He's like, oh, Rod of Atos, go.
Alright. Well, I'm just bringing it up for the sake of discussion, so
Yeah.
our viewers at home, next time when they're panicking.
Item. Disruptor, the lot's huge.
Wait.
Huge item, I think.
Oh, right here. Yeah.
He was struggling to get a mech for so long, and now all of a sudden.
He's got Vlad's on top of that as well. Yeah, I mean, once the game goes like past 40 minutes, when you could get the Vlads, you should get the Vlads, because most of the time, like, creep battles and as well as armor is becoming very important at this point here. Glyph is gonna get forced out rather easily. Blink, vacuum, and there's the RP slapping the combo right now, but the Static Storm not gonna be on top of people. Where is AUI again? There's a Puck. No, PAS gets grip, but he gets cancelled. He's losing HP very rapidly, but Ghost Scepter is going to save him right now. Black gets another kill. Where the hell's AUI again in all this middle fight? He's going to try to kill Black. Can he be able to do so right now? Losing HP very rapidly. Black's going to go down. He's going to take a couple of people with him, though. Rax is going to go down. In the meanwhile, they did defend. There's an entire team wipe, but that's a melee Rax.
That's gonna be a counter Rax, because Bear's not gonna be up for 50 seconds, even if he buys back.
And you're giving me that robotic noise now. And I guess I know what you mean by...
Recall? Go.
No, that's fine. But oh no! Emmy, don't go! Okay, recall him back.
Okay.
Alright, counteract coming in. AUI pushing like crazy. And there's a buyback from
But
Black
he doesn't have the bear.
for
He needs to
25
wait 20
seconds. Yeah, he's
does
gonna...
AUI know? Does AUI count it? He needs to count the freaking bear death. It's important.
Only you do that shit. And
It's so important!
He's gonna get the tier 2, Rax up top. And that's gonna be it. Well, honestly, I'm not sure whether they could have got the Rax. They would probably get tier 3 though. Honestly speaking.
Okay.
I don't
guess
think
tier 3.
Yeah, I don't think they would have got the Rax. But you know, tier 3 is better than tier 2, I guess.
So the Puck didn't use the Rob Atos once that whole fight? Just saying.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, but and also the wall was missed still. Mouz needs to plan their fights better with the vacuum wall.
Well, I mean, PAS jumped in and he tried to drop his combo, but also Tides of Time jumped in and RP just him. So, you know, that's what canceled the wall or slowed the wall down. But
I feel like they have so many smokes that they should just smoke their Dark Sword so he's not in vision and it's like.
Make it easier on him. I mean, he's already got Blink, so maybe they think.
No, indeed. Vision is important too.
Oh my god, that bear is just losing so much HP to these illusions. AUI, again, they just need to...
Oh no, this is so good for Dignitas right now, because now, like, Mouz needs to get the combo off, but they can't if they just camp you, and they just, like, split up.
and keep sending illusions in one by one. But Alex is, oh no, the Nightmare didn't help him out. The Blink, there's, oh, RP's gonna be on top. Static Storm, there's a pushback right now. They can focus on Fata. Fata losing HP thanks to the Fiend's Grip, and he's gonna die. Yes, he will. Where's AUI again in the fight? Black gonna get one kill. The Lancet's gonna come up. They're gonna kill Kurogi. AUI focusing on the next targets. There's a disruption creating more PL illusions. They're gonna try to mow down these illusions. These illusions is chasing back the entire Dignitas team. They can't fight the illusions. This is
such a huge throw by Mouz. Huge throw.
Why is the throw?
One of the biggest throws I've seen in a long time.
What's the throw?
They panicked and went for a one-man vacuum when they could just wait for top and bottom to push in, and then Dignitas would have had to TP back anyway. So why did they go for that?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe because Alex was getting jumped, but I mean, if you lose the Shadow Demon, you lose the Shadow Demon. I don't think it's a big deal, right?
Wait, did Alex get jumped first or did vacuum?
No, Alex got lanced, and he also got Nightmare at the same time. And then the Darkseid jumped in. So maybe they're trying to rescue their teammates.
Okay. Well, I guess it's not that big an error then, but
Man.
it's still a huge error.
Let it be known that when people make errors. By the way, all those illusions on the mid lane, that's Shadow Demon illusions pushing it back. That's pretty sick.
That's pretty sick. So maybe he is more important than I think. No, he has buyback, so no. There's no excuse for it. They need to realize that they have 2 Rexes and they need to take use of
play that to their advantage.
Yeah.
Roshan's gonna be back in about a minute or two.
That's another advantage you have. They have the Roche advantage even though they're Sentinel.
Right. Since you're up 2 racks, you basically just camp and keep waiting the creep wave to push in.
Oh, AUI hurts so much now.
Yep. The illusions do also get the critical strike. Unfortunately doesn't get empower. Things pass over to them though, but the actual hero hurts a lot. He's out of purge charges, which is also pretty relevant to talk about, considering that
he has buyback too, though.
Well, buyback is obvious, but oh my god, how is Shadow Demon getting all these illusions? I guess AI's illusions getting disrupted will also make illusions.
Does it?
Yes. Yes. Oh, smoke's gonna get used.
Ooh, okay, that's a good counter then.
Wait, didn't you know that? This
No.
is just a thing. Oh no, 1 hit in Tango. Fox jumps in, he's just getting Tango, and he's, well, almost dead. He's gonna survive at the illusions of PL's chasing him right now. AI gets 1 kill. Is he chasing supports around? Yes, he is. PS on the middle of that team fight right now. Pops that Ghost Scepter, and Black's gonna get focused. He's, oh, Kurogi gets the RP. They're dropping it on top. AI in the middle. AI's losing a lot of HP. He gets entangled, but Black's not focusing. Black's getting stun. He gets grip. Tides of Time grips him, and Black dies. AI survives. Still didn't need buyback. 4K gold in the bank here. Blinking out from Kuroki. Kuroki's gonna keep you home, but he's gonna be fine. But
no buyback, 90 seconds. That's game.
Yeah, here's the bad thing. AI is gonna push all the way through on the other side.
He hurts. He just killed Black in like 2 seconds.
Why couldn't they kill AUI, man? AI is always in the middle of fight.
He has life lead. He has crit. He has 500 damage plus crit plus butterfly. How are you gonna kill him?
That's
he
true.
Has 32 armor.
Not to mention that it's always RP, you know, and always Static Storm in the way. There's Mech backing him up. Yeah, the AI is doing a lot of work, but his teammates just making sure that he never gets focused.
Well, AUI is going for, he's ninjaing, so he can't get focused. Do you see how he's playing?
Yeah,
he's not behind the fight. He was behind the Shadow Demon and killed him from the behind. Oh, he hurts so much.
AI and his army of friends gonna take down 2 supports instantly. Gonna focus on the racks. Why are they not focusing on the racks? Are they focusing all the? I can't tell who's illusions or which is very, very annoying. 2 racks down right now. AI focusing on the top racks. Black 30 seconds. We'll have the bear summon after he's alive, but I think it's just too little, too late. AI is gonna get 2 raxes in a row, and I think they will even back off safely before the bear comes back alive. Or are they gonna go for the mega creeps? I don't think they should. I don't think they need to.
I think they could though. I think they should.
All right.
As well, because they have so much. They have buyback and
right,
they kill so fast. Like,
might as well go for it. AI very low mana. There's a vacuum. There's a wall here. PAS does have that Ghost Scepter, and because there's no purge left, he should be fine. Yeah, he's in the back line. Everything. AI says, "I don't care. I'm gonna just focus on the racks." There's a grip on Puck. Puck's also dead. AUI down to about half HP, but he's regenerating quite a bit with the heart, and I think that's gonna be mega creeps. And that's got, well, there's a grip on AEI. He also has buyback, so it shouldn't matter too much. Triple buyback here from Team Dignitas. And I think, well, here's the thing though.
Yeah, I think Mouz is gonna keep going because the towers are pretty low.
Yeah, the tower is pretty low. I mean, if you get a mid-rax, it could be mega creeps against mega creeps.
I think AI needs to sell his Tranquil Boots right now and buy another heart. And buy another Diffusal Blade.
Buy another heart.
And a Diffusal Blade. Sell your Diffusal Blade, get another Diffusal Blade.
No boots.
Can you sell it anymore? Can you even sell it?
Yes, you can sell
Yeah,
it.
sell it too, right?
I think they should just let you upgrade again. I don't understand why you can't.
I don't understand why he's not selling his items though. I mean, they win now or they lose now. That's it. Well, I'm sure they're gonna win, honestly. I think this game. But I think in a situation like this, he should sell your Tranquil. But he's obviously played really well this game, so I'm not saying he's not playing good.
I'm also surprised that he hasn't got Bucci Travel and ditches Tranquil to now.
Well, he just got like 8k gold in the span of like,
Well,
like I don't even know. He's going Scatty.
Which,
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot of HP, and he's gonna ditch the Purge Blade, I imagine, for that.
He doesn't need to ditch anything. He's just
Oh,
gonna
it's
sell
gonna
Tranquil.
ditch the Tranquil.
Yeah.
Alright.
Look up. Yeah, this is the correct thing to do. Obviously, the game is pretty over. They're just gonna camp, never leave the base ever.
You don't need to.
Nope, wait for buyback and then leave base. Like, you literally just camp 5 minutes.
Meanwhile, Mouse Sports, are they trying to do some backdoor?
Just for this fight, so they can't get initiated on by the vacuum blink.
By the way,
They're using briefing to their advantage. Really efficient play by Dignitas. They're really smart. I talked to them a lot, and yeah, they play really efficient.
here we go. Mousesport's gonna come in from the side. The bear is exposed at the moment here, and they know. Here we go. Black gonna get seen. The land's gonna get dropped. Illusion being created. Pug drops a couple spells, misses. Oh no, there's a Dream Call on top. He's gonna glimpse him back. Is he gonna get glimpsed back? Yes, he will. Meanwhile, though, RP gets dropped on a couple of BO. AI is focusing on PAS. PAS very low. One more hit. He's gonna be dead. Yes, PAS is dead. Where the hell's Black? Black's in the middle of the fight. His bear is dead, and they have lost so much damage. Black's melting to all the PL illusions, and he is also dead. The entire Mouse team on full retreat, but I think that alone, that means the game is over, because Team Dignitas will be able to push in and just win the game right there.
Those creeps.
Well, GG.
Pretty epic game.
Pretty epic game.
Pretty good. Really good play too.
I
From
agree.
both teams. I mean, there are like some mistakes, but mistakes are, they happen.
I will quote Eternal Envy, the biggest throw I have seen in a long time. Done by Mousesport.
it was.
Alright, exactly. I mean, it felt like Dignitas was pretty much in the driver's seat for the whole game, aside from that
Yeah.
one where they lost 2 team fights and then where they lost the racks in a row. But even then, they felt like, okay, we lost the racks.
It's because they got the Roshan. Had Mouz, maybe they're celebrating too much or whatever.
If Mousesport took it slow, right, after they got the 2 side lanes of racks and they got the Aegis.
They had to instantly TP back and then go instantly to Roshan.
I see.
But I think, want to go back and watch what happened? Because I
Sure.
think it's very important.
If you could find that time for me.
Well. I want to see what happened. Because if Mouz was, celebrating, that happens in my team too. I'm like, can you guys focus?
This is after the bot racks was dropped, right?
No, this is after Tot Rax was dropped.
After top racks was dropped.
And Admiral yells at everyone on my team when they don't focus. Oh.
Okay, so top racks fight is happening in 36:44. Okay,
I'm watching it too. I'm watching AX, just seeing what happened. So they win the team fight. Black doesn't have a TP scroll, so he has to walk all the way home. And that was the issue. It was because the Black didn't have a TP scroll. If had the Darkstar gave him a TP scroll perhaps, and let him TP back first, then. But he didn't really have to heal.
Yeah, they. So your question here is right now is why can't they go racks, right?
No, they didn't go straight to
Or
Roshan.
drone. I mean,
No.
Roche.
Yes. And
But-
Fada, he was defending bottom and farming. He should have healed and went
Well,
straight.
can they drone though? Because AI is still alive
It's about Roshan. It's about protecting the Roshan.
and not letting them do it.
Yes, because that Roshan was what cost him the game. It changes how AUI fights, which is really important.
And also let him instead of saving for buyback goal, he also got a butterfly off of that.
Yes. And he may have not even had the butterfly in the first place. Like, he might have not been able to farm it.
Okay, well, we don't do this often where we go back after the game's over and examine that point, but yeah.
I'm watching again, like, what did Fada do? Because Fada was the one that was too low to defend to go to Roshan. They must have known, because it's one of the most common tactics. You lose something, you need to go for either a smoke and you need to go for Roshan. You need to go for something desperate. And yeah, seems like most fell for the trick. Because Sofana TP back first. He was the first one TP, and he TP bottom to farm. See, there was a huge wave bottom, but like this is in hindsight, but he should have just said, "Screw it. I'll lose HP on the tower. I'll let my support farm it or whatever. Like I need to heal. I need to go Roshan." And because of this one mistake, they gave them the Aegis and like cut the driver's seat. Well, without the Aegis, they don't have the driver's seat anymore.
All right. After pushing a Rax, then loses the game.
Yeah, you need once you get the Rax, you need instead of accelerating and stuff, you need to think of what the opponent's gonna do because they're desperate, and when teams are desperate, they're gonna like do things that lose them the game instantly, or they're gonna do things that bring them back into the game.
Yep. And
It's one of the most dangerous points in time.
Dignitas, I think also they knew the moment that the mousesport left the base, right? They were just pushing out mid and then going straight into the pit. So
I'm not even sure they're pushing anything. I think they just went straight for Roshan.
well, yeah, AI was pushing out the mid creep wave, and then after that they, yeah.
No,
well,
I don't know what AI did. Let's see. I think I'm looking.
No,
at it
AI is pushing mid right now. I'm seeing it. They basically pushed it out to the river, and then he just walked in.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah.
Oh no, he just lanced it, and then he just
Yeah.
wind walked in. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a really good play. Dignitas isn't exactly the most experienced team. Like none of their players are known to be, like long-time experienced players, like Croaky, like Black.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But they're making the right call. So.
Yeah.
All right.
I think, yeah, they're really good.
Well, that does it for this game. It was pretty epic. There were some epic team fights. So again, big shout out to the person that recommended this. If you are watching the recent games in like all the tournaments, defense, D2L, and all that stuff, and you want to recommend a good replay to cast, again check out the link at the bottom, and that's the Facebook group you can post in. So thank you guys for watching, and again thanks to Envy for joining me. And until next time, this is Luminous signing off to you guys.
Getting pretty